Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 2, The Sons of Liberty. Now, in the last episode, we started off Snake's new mission, and we are on a tanker which allegedly contains the new prototype for the new Metal Gear. And basically, we're heading through the holds now, and there's literally tons of Marines here. Obviously, we don't want to fight them, so we want to sneak through as carefully as we can. The downside is we're out of time limit. I think it's about 6 minutes. That's why I've paused the game to start us off. So, let's crack on.
Countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces.
Let's put that away as well.
Can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
There we go.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe
now we need to get down here
because
we just need to be careful.
Yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear
Under
the world is about to see a swarm of
projector.
these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
This bit isn't too bad. I'm trying to stay fairly quiet so you can hear the speech.
Is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen.
Okay, so hold number 2.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears
okay, yeah, I
obsolete.
remember this.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players
I'm just going to wait for them to
are attempting to derail our own
turn around. I know I probably won't get seen,
I
but
promise you that they will not succeed.
no, I'm running out of time. Let's.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Right, I'm going to wait here because what he's going to do is going to make them do stretches. They're very quickly going to start turning and
front,
whatnot. But notice that the timer's stopped, so it's not too bad.
Down, right, front, left, down. Let's continue.
There we go.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make
So it was right about the whole underwater thing.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution.
Please don't turn. Please don't turn. Please don't turn.
Unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive.
Back when I was a kid, I thought you had to take pictures of the screen
With the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
that showed Ray. It's
The
not.
current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
I love the look of Ray. It's so good. It's not as good as Rex, but Ray looks amazing.
Metal Gear.
Just look at that thing. With the ribbed bit on
This
the
new
arm, it
model of
almost
Metal Gear
looks
is
like
codenamed Ray, after the great manta ray. Our ray has a sting that nature never
it
gave
looks like the
a manta.
Shagahod. Now, you can enter a few ways. There are actually a few paths. You might have seen some trapdoors. There are a few paths through that area.
With
So
this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
zoom out with X, zoom in with circle. There we go. You've got to get a picture of the sleeping guard, right?
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left!
Whoa! I forgot about
Intruder in the
that.
back!
I completely forgot about this.
Intruder to the right!
Ooh.
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot
It is
and will
happening.
not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times.
I don't know how the commander isn't seeing this, but we'll go with it.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses.
And then one of the Marines
The official
logo.
reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development
I'm
on
gonna
Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future
take him out because he's a problem.
NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory
Where's
is
that
correct,
Marines logo? There it is.
it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity.
Good.
Interests
There we
within
go.
the military
Right, let's get on that
investment
computer.
We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces.
There we go. The timer will end here, so don't worry, this bit won't take up your time. Yeah, I thought you had to take pictures of the screen that was showing Ray at different points. It's not. You obviously have to go through the whole. I didn't realise that. It took me ages to figure it all out. Police Noughts. I love that. There's a Police Noughts reference there. If you're a fan of the first game, you'll know why. See, I love all this, like actually putting the interface on screen and everything. I love it. It's just one of those extra little details. Oh, and wait till you see Otacon here.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
Love it.
Okay, first up. Oh, I don't think we can use this.
Oh, I was hoping for a funny comment.
The next one's... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. And the next one is...
Sometimes you get funny comments.
Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Oh, did I skip his voice? Oh, I'm sorry. You're pretty good photographer. You can definitely use his left shots. And the last one is the Marines logo, yeah. Speech is about wind up, forget the photos, get out of there. Oh, we've done it, so we don't have to forget about it, do we?
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray.
Just a forewarning, guys. This is going to be a long cutscene, so brace yourself if I were you. I'm going to grab me brew.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Here he is.
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
They reacted very slowly.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Gerlukovich.
What's his game?
Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
It's literally like it's coming alive.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gerlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Shit. You hate him, but he is a badass.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Jesus, he wasn't bluffing. Oh yeah, we're there.
Ocelot!
Oh yeah, he's got two hands.
It's been a while, brother.
The hell?
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Must have had it grafted on after Shadow Moses.
Have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Bullets ain't gonna touch it, boys. You might as well run. Ooh. Yeah, it's about 30 foot tall and about 45 megatons. What's he doing? Oh, it's draining water. Look at it. Oh, that'll be why. It's like a hydro laser. That's dead cool.
Snake! Snake!
I don't know how we're getting out of this one, boys and girls. Thing is huge. It's even got a tail. Oh, that shot.
Proceeding as planned, sir.
Oh, it's Ocelot again. Oh. Wow. One of the most cinematic parts of the game right there. Ocelot definitely saw Snake on the monitor there, so I wonder why he's kept him alive, but...
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful.
So it was his
I look
cipher.
forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Jeez. There's a lot to unpack there. So he is talking to the president again. But if it is George C... Well, if it's George Sears, then we heard that he retired. Forcibly or otherwise. More cutscenes. And we still don't know the fate of Snake.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Oh, there's a voice.
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Wow.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Also, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just
You
a
ain't
precaution.
Snake.
You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Love it. So Colonel's back, And also, very, very quickly, if you've played or watched my playthrough or a playthrough of the first game, you'll notice that the first part where he's talking about the action button and all that, it's exactly the same, word for word. I always thought it was really cool. And we're playing as a new person, I guess. I mean, this is not Snake. So we don't know Snake's current status. And we got ourselves a new name, Raiden. So, lots to unpack there. Lots to unpack. I don't want to talk too much about the story because, actually, the story is going to unfold quite rapidly, actually, in this game. Oh no, that's not the right way. It evolves quite rapidly. And I don't really want to ruin anything by accidentally saying anything, because obviously I do know this game pretty well. Let's open these lockers up, shall we? It's another ration. Nothing. No scary bodies. No nudie posters. Lovely. Oh! Huh.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Yeah, because Gurlukovich is dead. Unless somebody's taken over, which I'd assume would be the case. Whoa. Whoa. What?
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Okay, so we think we've seen someone? Question mark? The story in this game is so wild, like, it gets... It gets pretty mad. Ooh, Ooh, code name. Okay, let's go with GK. Enter. Cool. No, not Ukraine. UK. Ah, that's cool. So it gives you like an option. Gives you your option menu between that. That's cool.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer.
Oh, you'll be in the
gonna let
doghouse
you go now,
riding.
Jack. Take care.
So.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
You're not under enemy fire at all. Love this music. So good. Okay, there's the elevator. I'm gonna wait for this caution to wind down because they're gonna be on really high alert until it's. Cool. There we go. Awesome. There's so much story in this part of the game. They just force feed you all this stuff. Oh, here we go.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Beg your pardon?
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
So it's 3 instances of that name we've heard so far.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Right, okay, we actually get to play now. Jeez. That's a lot going on, isn't there? So Solid Snake is apparently dead. Oh yeah, you can do this. You can slip on bird shit, basically. Solid Snake is dead, but we were called Snake, and then we've seen someone who looks a lot like Snake. What do you want now, Colonel? Oh.
Ride and look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
It kind of sounded a bit weird then, but... What do you want now? Bloody hell.
SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Thank you for that. That's made me feel much better. After the Secretary of Defense's, shall we say, performance in the last game.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Rodden, you did VR training and you didn't cover noise? I know there was a lesson of noise in that VR training. I've done it often enough. Okay. There we go. See ya. FA connecting bridge. I think this is where we're meant to go. Ah, that looks familiar. That's like the cipher that saw Snake on that tanker, remember?
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Alright, off we go, I guess. Okay, Cypher's actually gone down to that lower level, so... Oof, we've got a bit of a roll on.
Nothing here.
Okay, how do we access the map? Here we go. So I need to go to Strut B. I shouldn't be here yet. How did I get here? There we go. Okay, let's go back and get over to Strut B as per the Colonel's orders. Cool. So yeah, we've got a bit of a roll on here. We've got some fancy cartwheeling going on. You can go away. Okay. That should take us to the roof again, surely. On the plus side, I got the chaff. So have I got to go all the way around? Surely not. I can't actually remember. Well, I've got some chaff grenades, that's something, I guess. Alright, we'll wait for that to come back. I'm not wasting a chaff grenade on this guy. I'll wait for it to drop and then I'll run across again. And away we go. Oh, hang on. Do I need to go... You know, I said I remembered this game. I need to find that node. Oof. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ah, crap.
It's the element. I need help.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Up you get. Come on. Level 3. Oh, we've got the M9. Tranquilizer gun. Okay. I should be fairly safe in here now. Can't believe I got seen already. So annoying. We'll let that wind down. That's what you think. Ooh. Can't believe we got seen already. That's so annoying. Okay. I've still got a feeling we shouldn't be here. Because we can't open anything. Just don't remember this. Oh, hang on. Is there a door down here? No, it's just stuff. I can get stuff later. Okay, I don't really want to waste bullets on this guy. That's to the roof. Can't go through there. And that just takes us back to the roof. Oh god, I'm lost already. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute moron.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Cool. We're not going to give it a try because we're going to save. Because I feel like an idiot for not finding that door. What a moron!
Jack?
I seem to distinctly remember the Colonel asking to call me Raiden, but we'll go with it. Guys, I hope you're finding this entertaining, and I promise
Jack,
I'll
do you
remember where to go in
what day
future.
tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Cool. It's quite nice that we still have the conversation with Rose afterwards, after the save. A bit like when we talked to Mei Ling in the original. But yes, thank you so much for watching, guys. I know like I say, it's been a lot of cutscene and it's been a lot of me just wandering around. So apologies for that. I will have a much better idea where we're going in future episodes. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And if you haven't watched Metal Gear 1 yet, please do. This game will make a lot more sense if you do. And I'll see you soon for episode 3. Thank you very much. Take care and have a wonderful day.